City, Denver, Colorado. I'm Ernie Johnson, here tonight with former slam dunk contestant Kenny the Jet Smith. To get things started, let's go courtside for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the participants in the 2005 Slam Dunk Competition. From the New Orleans Hornets at 6'10", Chris Anderson. From the San Antonio Spurs at 6'6", Manu Ginobili. From the Atlanta Hawks at 6'9", Josh Smith. From the New Orleans Hornets at 6'6", J.R. Smith. The judges for tonight's competition: former NBA champion and 12-time All-Star, Moses Malone. The 1991 Slam Dunk champion, Dee Brown. A former NBA champion, Clyde the Glide Drexler. 9-time All-Star, the Iceman, George Gervin. 2-time Slam Dunk champion, Dominique Wilkins.
Anderson is the first one up tonight. He's going to want to set the bar high to put some pressure on the rest of the guys. All right, let's see something here. Gonna toss. Starting from out of bounds. I love these. Whoa! Changes his mind in midair. That's tough, Kenny. I can't wait to see what he's come up with here. Starting from out of bounds, Kenny. Looks like he'll toss it to himself. He better hurry now, Kenny. With that third non-try, he has very little time left to get anything down. I like it when they start from out of bounds.
He's got to stop messing around now.
Starting from out of bounds. I love these. A long pass to himself, and
just 5 ticks remaining.
Nice toss.
The windmill! That's when you bring it all the way from New York. You bring it down to Mississippi, back up to New York. That is a windmill right there, Ernie. 10 plus. Give him 2 10s. Give him whatever. That was sick.
No surprise here, Kenny. A perfect 50.
Yeah, that's right. He deserves it, too. I still can't believe what I saw.
That's a solid start for him, putting down that dunk. Ginobili is next. Tough to predict what he's going to do. He may play it safe, or he may start off with a bang. Out there on the right wing. Maybe he should try something different. That's twice now. Wow, that's 3 in a row.
See what he can do here. Oh, off the lob.
Now, requires some skill to go up and catch that ball. Are you a big fan of tossing the ball to yourself?
Yeah, because I think that's difficult. But when you're doing it in front, it's not as difficult. But what it does, he had great elevation and a great finish. That's pretty normal.
That was pretty stylish.
In a dunk contest, it's normal.
Pretty close to what we thought there, Kenny. Straight 9s for a 45.
That's about right. That was good, but he can do better, and he knows it.
Smith is up next with his first try of the night. Can't wait to see what he's come up with here.
Yeah, he said he's going to do something great for us.
Not bad.
Oh, you see, when you try to do a little too much, this is what happens. See, I think he should have let the ball come down, but he did a little bit too much, and then he couldn't finish.
Well, let's see what he's got cooked up here.
Throws it up. Oh, it doesn't go. It doesn't connect. Too much.
Got to appreciate the effort at least.
Well, you know what? Effort gets you good. You know, just good. Wasn't great, just good. Because one thing he didn't do, he didn't finish as hard and as powerful as he should have.
But it'll do.
I think he could do better, but I'm going to say 8 or 9 anyhow. That was pretty sick.
You pretty much called it, Kenny, a mix of 8s and 9s from the judges.
That's all right. He just doesn't look too happy, but he's got to understand not every dunk can be perfect.
Smith will round out the field as the last to go here. He's seen how the others have started, and now it's his turn to show his stuff. Didn't seem to like his takeoff and decided against it. He can still retry the dunk, I believe, and it won't count against him. Oh, here's it. Yeah, it's creative.
Oh, I didn't know he could do that, Ernie. I didn't know he had that in him. I didn't know that. Forget 10. I'm giving that like a 12. That was the best dunk I've ever seen.
A few judges actually gave him a 9, Kenny. What do you think? 48 still a good score?
I don't know, man. I don't know what you got to do. I thought that was a 50 for sure.
I want to see something special out of this guy right now.
Yeah, he's really got to step it up on this dunk.
Whoa, look at this. Come on, throwing it off the camera?
See, that's fun, though. He's like, I'm having a good time. I'm not sure what this dunk contest is going to hold, but you're going to remember me.
Whoa, that toss is way up there, off the shot clock.
No, I think that was not, I think that was an accident. I think he was, yes! He went and got it, Ernie.
This pass was absolutely perfect. And then look what he does with it.
I thought it was too high. I didn't think he could go get it, Ernie. I give it 2 10s, 20.
And there we see it, all 10s for a perfect score.
They give him even more if they could. They should give him like 11s or 12s to a guy when he does something that sick.
Well, see if he comes up with something special here. Just to clear things up, that was not a dunk attempt. The judges will let him try that again, Kenny. That's twice, Kenny. He's running out of chances, and he's running out of time.
Less than 10 seconds now, Ernie.
Out there on the right wing.
Oh, no, you do it. He came over to the scores table, and he whispered something to you. That's what it was.
He gave me a little wink, and there it was. That's one for the record books.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to say that was at least a 9, maybe a 10. Okay, a 10.
Hard to be disappointed with that, Kenny. Those are some pretty nice scores.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. This guy's too good, man. He's too good.
Smith looks ready to go with his second attempt of the night. Let's see what we got going on this trip. A little toss to himself here, and a little backboard action, and then no action.
Yeah, that's called a brick. And when you throw it off the backboard and it doesn't hit the rim or it doesn't go in, but he's trying to dunk it, but that's called a brick, even in dunk time.
I can't wait to see what he's come up with here. Starting from out of bounds, Kenny. I feel a toss coming. I like it when... Looked like he came out of the crowd to make that dunk.
That's what coming behind the backboard gives, that illusion that you're not on the court, and all of a sudden you jump in the picture and you dunk it home. Great dunk. 50, no question about it. That's like the dunk of the year.
10s across the board, Jet. A perfect score.
That man has just taken a step into legendary status. You the man, son.
Smith is up next. Let's take a look at his second attempt as he finishes off this set of dunks in the first round. The toss, and come on, what's that?
Well, he has to realize that the backboard is made of glass, which means it's going to come back off hard, and you have to be ready to catch it to dunk it.
He wasn't even in the neighborhood. I don't know if he got a real great bounce off the backboard.
Countdown's at 5 now.
Oh, now how does that happen, Kenny?
Not enough
easy.
air. Not enough air, because right now you can't be excited about a dunk that you know you should be able to make. And he can't make that dunk right now because he's not excited.
Well, let's see what he's got in mind this round. The toss. Now, there's got to be an art here to throwing the ball off the glass and dunking.
Yeah, you got to be able to jump high and toss it right, which he can't do either.
Well, what's he doing in the contest?
Exactly. Oh, good dunk. Good dunk. I like it.
But I can tell it didn't knock your socks off.
No, because I've seen better, and I thought he was going to do a little more with it once he threw it up there. But, you know, it was a decent finish. That was crazy. He probably get a few 10s for that, but I don't think it'll be a 50. I'll give him like a 48.
9s and even a couple of 8s from the judges. Surprise, Kenny?
I know he thinks he should have scored a little higher for that, and I agree. Problem is, he makes it look too easy.
Oh, looks like a little one-man alley-oop. Wow, Kenny, that's got to be tough to do. That is not an attempt, though. He didn't release the ball. He can try again without being penalized.
He's got to go get that.
Starting from out of bounds, I love these. Do we actually know for sure how many times he can do that? I guess the clock is all that matters, Kenny. I can't wait to see what he's come up with here. Starting from out of bounds, Kenny.
Better put one up.
Good toss.
He went got it. He went and got that.
Now that is impressive.
That's impressive because it's so difficult to throw an alley-oop to yourself, then go get it, then to come back. Oh, that is impressive. I don't think you can give that a 50, but it's going to be close. He'd probably get at least a couple of 10s because that was huge.
Just 2 away from a perfect score. Pretty nice stuff, Jeff.
You see, that's a good score, but it wasn't a 50, and they didn't give him one. But he'll be all right with that.
He needs to pull off something pretty spectacular here. 49 is the magic number. He's going to try to oop it to himself. Off the board, and man, that didn't work.
So he tried to throw it, I don't know, off the board or the shot clock, or maybe he's just a terrible passer, and we can't figure out which he was trying to do.
How about that toss?
Good toss.
Okay, he didn't actually try and dunk the ball, so that will not count as an attempt. That's amazing, though, having that much body control. With the toss, again, that's still not an attempt. How many times can he do that, Kenny? I guess as long as there's time remaining, he can really do... Oh! Not just between the legs, but a reverse.
A reverse between the legs. See the backboard, kiss the sky, dunk it home.
Too much to remember. You called it, Kenny. He gets a perfect score for them.
He's stepping up, man. He's stepping up. Give him the title now. Let's go home. It's over.
Let's see if he can get the crowd on their feet. Let's see if he can connect with this pass to himself. Now, when you're going to use the glass, what do you have to be aware of?
You see the box, the square, throw it at the square. It's going to come off perfect.
Nope, that's not going to cut it. He may be getting a little too ambitious here. How about a little alley-oop here? Oh, man.
That's affectionately known as a spine tickler. When you hit the rim and your spine collapses.
He's giving it another shot, a redo coming up.
I was hoping he'd take the do-over. We've seen him dunk much better than that.
Okay, I think I see what he's going to try here, Kenny. Oh, man! That didn't look like that tough a dunk.
No, it's not. And then he missed. Like, you could make this dunk simply. You could put this down. It's out of his hand. He used his do-over, and he'll have to settle for whatever score shows up on that attempt.
Well, there's some pretty low numbers up there for you, Kenny.
I'm telling you, he just plain forgot to show up there.
Smith is up and looking to close out the first round with this attempt. This guy always comes up with something fresh. Whoa, he pulled the chain on that one, Kenny. That's okay, though. It's not an attempt if you don't... Oh, and that was doomed from the start.
Yeah, he's dunking by himself. He's thinking he's doing this only for him. He's not trying to excite anybody else but himself, I guess.
That attempt is going to be replaced with a do-over, Jet.
He's just got to make sure he doesn't blow this one, too.
Well, looks like he didn't want to go through with that attempt. He can do that without penalty as long as he still honors the shot. Oh, a little Statue of Liberty action.
I'm a New Yorker, so I love the Statue of Liberty. 11. I've never seen anything like that. Never.
Well, he got 3 10s, but a couple of judges, I guess. Ginobili is going to start things off in the championship round with this first dunk. Let's see if he comes up big here. Looks like he's going to throw to himself. He is. Gives himself his own feet. Little alley-oop to himself. How about that?
He's got to make something happen real soon.
The toss.
Oh, that's special. That right there is special, ladies and gentlemen.
Didn't even let it bounce.
When you go get it and you throw it in the air, that's impressive. There's no doubt in my mind, that's a 10. Put up a 50 and let's move on.
There it is, a perfect score, Kenny.
Yeah, that's right. He deserves it too. I still can't believe what I saw.
Anderson will have the luxury of going last in this final round. That's a big edge. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
doesn't go, it doesn't connect. Too much, too much.
Got to appreciate the effort at least.
Well, you know what? Effort gets you nothing. It gets you sent home. It gets you put out in the next one.
Oh, how about this between the legs?
Between the legs. But I want to see someone take it between the legs twice. If someone does that twice, I think they can do it. Look at him doing this.
Yeah, but twice.
He still had the elevation to do it.
Man, you're a lunatic. And there it is, a perfect score.
Look at him acting like there's no big deal or something. He just became a legend. We'll be seeing that dunk in every...
That was no good.
I'm going to give you this, Ernie. That's some air. He needs more air under him to get that dunk to go down.
We're going to see a replacement.
He's got one to use. May as well use it on a miss. Oh, that's a big score. That would have been a big score if it goes in.
Well, he knew he was onto something special here, and the place was ready to explode.
He took his eye off it, Ernie. He took his eye off the basket.
I guess that's about as good as we'll see for a miss, Jet. A score of 25 from our judges.
My boy's in real trouble right now. Come on, man.
Guess he'll take another run at that one. Remember, it doesn't count as an actual attempt unless he attacks the basket. How much can one man do in midair?
That was one dunk that you would love to see again. I don't think anyone else in this contest can do that.
Already into his spin when he went between
his legs and spinning. They're going to give him a 10 for sure for that. That was sick, EJ.
No real surprise there, Kenny. They're unanimous with 10s right across the board.
Look at him over there like that wasn't no big deal. Just give him the crown now, man. Let's see what he can come up with, Ernie.
I'm not sure why he's wasting so much time, Kenny. Each dunker has a 24-second...
Decent. Not bad. He's getting them on their feet. He's starting to rile them up. He's riling them up. That's going to be like a 42 or 43, something like that. It's nice, but he can do better.
There are the scores, right in the range you were talking about, Jet.
Okay, that's pretty good. He's all right.
Anderson is ready to go now with his last dunk of the night. It is showtime, Kenny.
Basically, all he has to do is dunk it, and he wins.
Okay, he decided not to follow through with that dunk attempt, so it won't count as an actual attempt. He can do that as well.
Well, consider it so. Consider it. Did it. Yawn. Done. Sewn. Whatever. He's got it.
It was a Betsy Ross job.
Oh,
he sewed it up, and it's over.
That's funny, Betsy Ross.
There you go, Jet. He came up with the big effort when it mattered, and nobody could deny him tonight. Chris Anderson is the top dunker in the EA Sports Slam Dunk Contest.
Chris Anderson.